What's going on, Blues? Welcome back to Life as an Evertonian. Today would be Super Kevin Campbell's 56th birthday. And, you know, I still I still can't believe that he's gone. I just want to come on here today and show my respects to Kev, to his family, the type of man what he was. Now listen, when he came to Everton, I was nothing but a teenager. 15, 16 years of age, 17. Um, when you're that age and players come in at that age, they're your heroes. They really are. And that's what Super Kev, you know, meant to me. And then years later, as I've got older, um, it wasn't too long ago, to be honest. Well, I did meet Super Kev in 2011 in the Hilton Hotel in Liverpool. And had a good chat with him that night and had my picture taken with him and that. And obviously there I'm having my picture took with, one of my heroes when I was a teenager. And, you know, I was so humbled by how, just how genuine and lovely he was as a man. And obviously I knew him as a player and we all remember him, what he was like as a man. Do you know what I mean? This legend would get mobbed on Goodison Road and, you know, he, unbelievable. And, not too long ago, just as I was mentioning there, I got connected with Super Kev. Um, I was an investor of a football app. Along with him, he was an ambassador for this football app. And, I do cryptocurrency and stuff. And this football app, they had a native token. And obviously, we would talk about this token and we'd push it and promote it. Um, it comes from Cyprus, the owners of the TFA app. Also, one of my friends, Matt Derbyshire, was involved. So yeah, I became connected with Super Kev through that, and he became a friend. And this man sent me like messages at Christmas. Um, he sent me like a video message, not something that you have to pay for, like you do when you go onto Memo and stuff. He sent me a video message when I was getting married to my wife. And you know what? I'll leave that video at the end of this video. And I used to talk about crypto on YouTube. And every now and then, for some reason, I don't know why, I used to talk about Everton on my channel. Because obviously it was a football app, I'd integrate Everton conversations and topics on that channel, and he would share them on his Twitter for me, and then I'd have conversations with him like, Kev, I want to get you on my channel, and for whatever reason, it didn't happen. And I remember as I was producing the level of content that I was doing, probably one of the main reasons why it didn't happen is because I was stalling over creating an actual Everton channel. Um, and I'm going to be honest, I didn't do it. And then we got the news that Kevin Campbell passed away. And obviously, I left it too late because I never got him on my channel. But I created my channel because of him. I'm being honest. Obviously, yeah, I think the game that did it for me was the Bournemouth when we were 2-0 up and we got beat 3-2. That was the day when I started creating life as an Evertonian. And like I said, I did talk about Everton on a cryptocurrency channel, and Kev would share my content on his Twitter. And, you know, just a real good guy. And I'm going to talk about those seasons, the 3 seasons where we were nearly getting relegated. And the one that sticks out for me is where I thought Everton were gone. I thought we were done. And listen, I talked to my wife and I've got mates who are Everton fans. And, you know, I really believed. I felt that Everton were doomed. I felt like we were going. And it sounds severe this, but when you think your mental health kicks in, it does. It's like I remember those times, and that Crystal Palace game. I were messaging Kev around that game and after the game. I'm going to show a few little screenshots of the conversations that I had with him, and he helped me. He honestly just his positiveness, the way he messaged me back, replied to me. I'm like, my hero is just like he's keeping me calm. He's telling me don't worry about it, and honestly, it was massive for me. Really were. I'm just gutted. I never I never got the great man on my channel. Um, and he would have been the first player that I would have got on, and I feel others would have followed as well. And I have goals to get Everton players on my channel, and I'm chatting to a few, um, but not on the levels of how I used to speak to Super Kev. And obviously, when I'd see him on Goodison Road and that, and he'd see me and go, Ryan. I remember the game against Bournemouth, and don't worry, we're going to win today, 3 points. You know what I mean? And one of his famous words that he used to say to me is, "Keep love strong, keep Everton strong." You know that, and he were always positive and believe. And there's players like Abdoulaye Doucouré who, the type of players we've got on the back in the past. They come up with that big goal, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, that massive header, mate, to take it 3-2. And we get on these players back sometimes, Blues, and we've done it recently with Dwight McNeil. Let's hope he can come with some big goals up until the end of this season. But more importantly, our heroes are the real people, the human beings, and you know, I'm just gutted Kev's not with us anymore. And you can see how well his son is playing in his father's name, and you know, I love it when he scores. I do. I really enjoy it when his son scores. Um, and yeah, he's one of those players. I remember I sent him a message about coming on my channel, and of the topic of it was would it was I wanted to base the video on how impactful uh the signing he was for us in January. Obviously, I got the timing wrong. It was March when he came in. I just said like, you were the saviour that season, Kev, and what it would mean, what I honestly believe Everton needed. Not only that, you was the foundation in the final third. You had all the qualities we could build off and score important goals. I came in on March. I came in March for only 8 games. We lost the first two. We won 4 out of the last 6. There aren't many strikers like me anymore. I said it at an event on Friday. I go and get Ivan Toney. He wanted Ivan Toney then. ASAP. DCL unfortunately can't stay fit, which obviously DCL has now got fit. But you can see here where obviously there's links to my. I'm going to share these links to my YouTube channel. I had to share this with you, Kev. Yesterday I was hurting. Would love to have you on my channel. Please let me know when, and if I'm free, no problem. You don't mind me sharing your video, do you? I thought no, not at all. And that gutted Kev, gutted. He's put gutted. Yeah, I believe Everton will stay up. I feel sick, mate. I do. I hope you're right. I can't breathe. I've hit every emotion possible in 90 minutes of football. Goodison, I love you. Amazing relief. Well done, Frank, the team, and the incredible fans. Merry Christmas to you and your family, Ryan. Awesome. Who would have thought Super Kev would wish me all the best on my wedding day and Christmas day? Turn, Everton. So, just what a guy. Um, I'm sad to hear the passing this morning as well of snooker commentator John Virgo. My dad was a massive snooker fan, and my father actually died playing snooker. Had a sip of a pint, won his first frame in a snooker competition tournament, and yeah, he died while playing snooker. He loved snooker, loved boxing, loved football, and like I said, Super Kev was a childhood hero of mine. Hero on lots of different generational levels. To all of us fans and how we perceive him, how we saw him as a player, and more importantly, as I got older and I was allowed to get connected with him, what he was like as a man, a human being. Absolute massive loss to the footballing world and just life in general. An absolute beautiful soul. R.I.P. Super Kev, and happy 56th birthday today. Subscribe to the channel, Blues. If you haven't done so already, click that bell to turn on post notifications. I just felt like it was important for me to produce this video today and what Super Kev meant to me and how he was I don't know, his passing was the kickstart for me producing this channel. I just wish I would have done it much sooner. I wish I was able to get him on, but it wasn't meant to be. But, if you're watching Kev, Super Kev, Super Kev, Super Kev, Super Kevin Campbell.
Hi Ryan, I wish you all the best today on your wedding day. To you and your lovely bride, I hope you all have a fantastic day. Look after yourself. Keep love strong, Everton strong, Blue strong, you know that. And you take good care. Look after yourself, and I'm sure I'll see you on social media. Show me the pictures and take care. God bless everybody. Have a great day, and I hope it all goes well for you. And you have a fantastic marriage for many, many years. Look after yourself. Super Kev Campbell. Bye.